Hi guys. So today I have a co-host here. Say hello. Yeah, so something just happened and it's crazy how people look down on other people, and I find that in Nigeria we do that a lot. It's such a bad culture, and it's some of what that has led to to people wanting to show off all the time, wanting to impress, wanting to make a mark, wanting to let people know that they are doing great things, they are doing good things, because it's so sad. I wanted to say funny, but funny is not the word. It's so sad that when people don't know what you're up to, there's just a general tendency to look down on you. First of all, they assume that you're doing nothing. Once you're not out there putting your business out there, oh, you're making this amount, oh, you're balling, oh, you're doing this, you're doing that. Once you're not telling people, oh, I'm applying for this great job, you're going to pay me $12,000 a month, or I'm trying to buy a new car, or I'm actually building a house in the villa. Once you're not putting your business out there for people to know or to see, people just assume that you're jobless, that you're not doing anything, like there's nothing going on in your life. And it makes me wonder what happened to the place of privacy. Because I mean, you can't be planning things in your life and the whole world knows about it. It makes absolutely no sense. It makes absolutely no sense. It's some of why some things haven't even panned out for some people. Because there are some people, in the very nature of how things work for them, they are not supposed to, be all up and about telling people their business. In fact, you're supposed to plant the seed, water it. When it starts growing, people will see it. People will see it. But in this our age and time, especially in Nigeria, well, at least for the fact that I'm in Nigeria, I can say that. In Nigeria right now, if people don't see your moves, if you don't post all your moves online, you don't post every date online, you don't post all the food you're eating, you don't post every time you wear nice clothes, you don't post the business partnerships you're getting into, you don't post that remote work, you don't post yourself sitting at your desk doing one or two, then people just assume that you're useless, you're jobless, or there's nothing happening in your life. The other is happening in your life, and I take it back to the point of people assuming that you're not doing anything with your life if they don't see your moves. And people do that a lot as well. Once you ask someone for an assistance, there's just this thing that, oh, if you're asking for an assistance at this point in time, it means your life is not together. It means you're not keeping your shit together, or that your destiny is doomed. It's sickening. It's sickening, and it makes me wonder if we really know what we are doing sometimes in this country. It's part of why the young people these days, they go the extra mile to show off, to oppress. You go on social media, everybody is trying to oppress. Everybody is trying to be something other than they are not. Because some people's minds cannot take it. People are getting tired of being insulted. People are getting tired of being looked down upon. People are getting tired of being oppressed and intimidated. And it's just so crazy. Why? Because you're humble. Because you're private. Because you decided, that the whole world doesn't need to know how much you make, how much you eat, how much you earn, how much you save, how much you invest. I mean, just to live a life on low key now in Nigeria, you will be oppressed and trampled upon, taken for granted, insulted. It's so crazy and it's so annoying. It's annoying because this is how we have driven the country, we have driven the entire society, to a point where people no longer are sincere, people no longer are private, people will do anything just to make money, people will do anything just to fake an identity, just to fake something, to fake anything other than what is really going on, so that people don't look down on them, so that people don't think of them as non-entities, as good for nothing, So if people don't have cars, they go about borrowing cars, taking pictures of cars that don't belong to them, renting cars for occasion. I mean, if for comfort sake you rent a car for an occasion, that's fine. That's fine. But if you just, and that's even if you can afford it. I mean, you can take an Uber or in-drive. But once it gets to the point where, because people will say, so you go the extra mile to lose money that you don't have, it makes no sense. It's because of what people will say. You go the extra mile, you put yourself you put yourself in harm's way. You expose things about yourself that you shouldn't expose. I mean, are we also forgetting the place of juju? Yes, I'm a very good Christian and I believe that no evil can befall me. But for some people out there who are, I don't know, who don't have a strong covering over their heads, you put yourself all up out there. Now people think you have it all together. People think you're sorted. People think you're rich. People think you're living la vida loca. People think there's nothing wrong with your mind. Your village people start following you for nothing. People start begging you for money that you don't have. People start giving you names and praises. All for what? All for what? All for what, really? All for what? Just so that you'll be respected. Just so that you'll be respected. Just so that people will not look down on you. Just so that you'll be respected. So that you'll be admired. So that, you'll be seen as important. So that you'll be revered. So that you'll be preferred. So that you'll be looked up to. What happened to living peaceful life? What happened to living peaceful lives, rather, or a peaceful life? What happened to living a peaceful life? What happened to living a private life? I'm not saying you should hide everything about your life, and live like, you're owing somebody something, or if you come outside, somebody is going to catch you and do something terrible to you or something. No. But there was a time where living a very simple, normal, private life was okay, even if you had so much money. In fact, as we speak, there are still people that do that. They have a lot of money, they have a lot on their plate, they have a lot of plans, they have a lot of things coming up, they have a lot of partnerships, they have a lot of investments, they spend a lot of money every day. They eat well, they live well, they drink well, they chill well. Oblain at 247 for them. Oblain at 247 for them. But they don't come out, posting it all the time. I'm not saying people who post their lifestyle, people who let other people know what they are up to all the time as if something is wrong with them. No. For some people, they like it. For some people, they like it. And for some people, they don't. What I'm trying to say in a nutshell is, we shouldn't, one size doesn't fit all. So the fact that something is happening in this situation doesn't necessarily mean that it's what is happening in the next situation. So for example, if this person, John, happens to be the type that with the little he or she has, they don't mind coming out all the time, posting their time out, where they go to. For some people it's fun. They like it. And their followers like it. Their friends like it. Yes, quite alright. But now if you come across someone who doesn't do that, who doesn't have to tell you all what is happening in their life, they don't need to post their daily affairs, they don't need to tell you how much they spend a day, they don't need to tell you where they chill, they don't need to tell you how much they buy, what they buy, they don't need to tell you what plans they are up to, what partnerships they are trying to get into or currently are involved in. They don't need to tell you what investments they are making, how much money they have right now, how much money they plan to have. There's nothing wrong with that person also. Now, that person shouldn't be disrespected just because you don't know what is going on in their life. That person shouldn't be looked down upon just because you don't know what is happening with them. That person shouldn't be disrespected just because you don't know what just because you don't know what is happening in their life, just because you don't know what is happening to them, And if someone comes to ask you for something, dear Nigerian people, and you don't have it as at that time, You just quickly tell the person, I don't have it at this time, I cannot give you now. It's as simple as that. If the person comes back over and over, you keep telling them you don't have, you cannot give it at that time. It's as simple as that. There is no need to arrive at a conclusion that, nothing is going on well in this person's life, or that nothing has been going on well, or that nothing will go back well. I don't know how we have gotten to this point. I really don't know how we have gotten to this point. I don't know how we have gotten to this point. We have scattered the society. We have turned the society upside down. Liars everywhere, impersonators everywhere, pretenders everywhere, fake life everywhere. Come on now. Oppression. Shit is crazy, It's crazy and it annoys me. It's okay. It's crazy and it annoys me. It annoys me so badly. And then we complain that this generation, they are this, they are that, they are this. Are you serious? Of course there will be that. Our elders endorsed it. Some of us are still doing it, and it makes absolutely no sense. You see, sorry, you see people. Sorry, guys. Our co-host doesn't seem to be too happy with us today, but it's alright. Yeah. So, what I'm trying to say is, we need to do better. All of us, we need to do better. This Nigeria, we are messing up like this. We're not messing it up for anybody. We're messing it up for ourselves. We're messing it up for our children. If you're a private person, be a private person. Keep to your privacy. People don't need to know anything about you. If someone wants to disrespect you because they assume you are poor, or you don't have anything doing at the moment, or they feel they are not seeing, they are not seeing anything progressive, or they feel they are not seeing you making moves, continue making your moves. Sow your seeds, water them. Sow your seeds and water them. Water them, tend to the garden, tend to the earth around the sea, visit it from time to time, pull out the weeds, watch it grow, and it will grow. This lifestyle of oppression, competition, and everything, it's a little bit too unhealthy, and we are taking it too far. We are all contributing to why people are pushing themselves too far, to why there are no morals again, why people think it is okay to just keep doing anything, absolutely anything, no matter how horrible and terrible it is, just to make money, just to give an impression, just to let people know that things are going on well with them. It is well. We will continue this topic another day. And where we will continue from is that we will talk about how all these things are affecting people's mental health, and people are not talking about it. Nobody is talking about it. Our co-host is trying to say something. Yeah, he said, it's bad. It's bad, especially for our generation. Oh, it's bad.